Hey, Epic Scholars. In this video, we're going to talk about Fibonacci and 3 basic confluences that you can use it in conjunction with. So we're going to talk about support and resistance, trend lines, and market structure. Okay. So when you go ahead and mark up your chart, okay, and you do an actual analysis, you perform an analysis, okay. Let me take this stuff away here. Okay, let's say that this is where we are. Let's go to the 4-hour. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna flip over to the line chart. Okay. And we're going to find basic support and resistance. Okay, so I'm seeing this level here because it's being respected both as support, which is price floor, and here is price ceiling, and then right here is going to be resistance because that's the ceiling I see that is not yet broken through. Okay. All right, I'm gonna flip back to the candles for a second. Oops. Zoom in this area here. All right, so I see that the market is trending up. So we have found support and resistance, and I also want to go ahead and place me a trend line just to validate my uptrend. Okay. All right. And there's another confluence here that I want to add. Price action. This is extra confirmation when you use the Fibonacci tool. Okay. I'm actually going to tighten this up a little bit. That's actually fine. All right. Talking about support and resistance. Okay, right about there. All right. All right. So we know that this market is moving in an uptrend. So we're going to pull our 0 to the wick. We're going to pull our 100% to this wick here. Okay. Just so you guys see where I'm talking about here and here. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to extend this all the way over to the right. All right. And keep in mind that these areas, these extension areas, are take profit areas. Right? So let's see what happens. This is one swing, and we're looking for a continuation in the uptrend. All right. Boom. Let's stop here. Price pull back to the 61.8. Okay. We could have a pending order sitting here. This whole entire area here between the 61 and the 38, people like to call it the golden zone. Okay. Sometimes people will mark off these areas. Okay. And get rid of the fib. Create a zone here. Okay. Some people will do something like this and get rid of the fib just to see the take profit area. So I'm actually going to see if I can back up just a little bit. Okay. All right, just so you guys see, this is the zone, the golden ratio zone. So perfect place to enter. Here's a 161.8, perfect place to take profit. Here is TP1, TP2 basically. And when price pulled back here, you guys could have had a pending order sitting right here. And then TP1, 78 pips, TP2, 119 pips, and then you move on to your next setup. It's that simple, right? You can also take a look at the candlestick patterns for price action. What are the candlesticks telling you? You can look at market structure, okay? The market here is creating waves, it's creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, okay? The market is continuing in its trend, okay? It pulled back, all right, or retraced back to the 61 and carried on, all right, into its trend. So that right there was a beautiful trade and an example of how you can use, the Fibonacci with other confluences. You have market structure, you have different candlestick patterns that you could have solidified your trade with, just more confirmation. You have a trend line verifying your uptrend here, and then you have support and resistance. Really, really simple, okay? Again, just for review, okay, my Fibonacci is color coded. Okay, so let's get rid of all of the candles for a second. Okay, so that we're not confused and make it real big. Okay, so these retracement levels, again, at 23, or 38, 61, is basically red to red for TP, and this is typically a swing trade. Now, if you're on the 4-hour, definitely a swing trade. If you're on the 15-minute, then it's a day trade. The 50% is not a true retracement level. However, price tends to retrace back to it, so we don't want to leave it out. Okay. Also understand, again, that this 100% move, okay, from the 61.8 to the 161.8 is the equal measured move. So we can almost measure out what our take profit is going to be based off of this original move, this original swing, rather. Okay. All right. So this is what it will look like. Okay. This is the low. Okay, this is the high of that swing. All right. This is the retracement. Okay. And then I'll draw it. This is the TP. Okay. I'm actually going to type this out and save it. Hold on, guys. Caleb. Okay. All right. Oh, hold on. So in the uptrend, we're going to do swing low to swing high. Okay. And this is what this looks like. Okay. I'm actually going to save these for future reference. Okay. All right. And let's look at the same scenario in a downtrend. Okay, I'm just going to flip the fib. Okay, in a downtrend, we're talking about swing high to swing low. Okay, so okay. Okay, and do this all over again. So this will be a downtrend. Okay, this is one move here. Typically likes to retrace somewhere up in here. Okay. And you have different variations of this. For example, if it was to pull back to the 78, then this would be a TP. Okay. If it was to pull back up into even deeper into the 38, it still would be here. This is just TP1 really. Okay. If you had a deep retracement, didn't mean to move that. Just showing you guys an example to the 88.6. Okay, this would be a take profit. All right, green to green, red to red, blue to blue. Very, very simple. Okay. All right. My point was typically from the 61.8 to the 161.8 is an equal measured move. Okay. This is just textbook right here. What it looks like. All right. You have swing high to swing low. That's the move that you're measuring. Where's my call at? This is the retracement. Okay, this is where you would execute, where you would line up your confluences, where you would look at price action, all those good things. And then right here, where you take profit. This is textbook though. Perfect situation. In a downtrend. Okay. All right. All right, so that's pretty much how that looks, guys. And I'm very, very sure that this video will give you guys clarity on what you're looking for in the market, okay? We will catch you on the next video.